ready. We're getting everything ready to do the live streams. Welcome to California, guys. Just gonna figure this stuff out. Just do me a favor, let me know if you can hear me in the chat, and then we should be okay. Cool.
Bring it up on that.
Got you. Live. Okay. All right, y'all are good. Matt, what's up? What's up? Let me just see if we can get this right. Looks like we do. Joe's getting the beers on tap. We're good. Oh, thanks. I don't like temperature change.
Sorry, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Gotta
Welcome
shock
to
'em.
California.
Gotta shock them. You know what they say.
How do I actually go to the video?
You just go to YouTube.
I
I deal with amateurs here.
All right, for those who are wondering, we are in San Diego, California. We just did SeaWorld San Antonio, the Sunset Cliffs. We did a lot of the bars. Just doing a little live stream right before we go to the rooftop bars here.
One of them.
One of them, yeah. We just don't know what. Oh, my God.
God has nothing to do with it, sir.
He might. You never know.
Then I might hit you in the head with
Just
a bottle.
visited the dispensaries in California. Y'all have way better weed than we do in New Jersey, and that's, you know. Just got the chat coming up now, so should be starting soon.
Yeah. How we are?
We're
Got
good.
Nothing?
How we are? I just put it right here.
Damn it!
Perfect.
Where's the ball?
If you put the volume up, we're just gonna echo.
I'm turning it down.
Oh, I was gonna
idiot.
say.
The other keys are not working.
Any questions you guys want to fire off in the chat? You can. In California, we actually met with an enthusiast, Coaster Dash. If you know Mark from Coaster Dash, he is a fucking gentleman. Him and his friends are awesome. Definitely follow and subscribe on his channel too. Mark, we love you. It was short but brief. I'm sorry we couldn't make it a little bit longer. But
We'd
we
love to,
all have things to do. What we're discussing now basically are the LA fires, how it's going to impact LA in the future.
Just this whole area.
Just this whole area as well as San Diego. What the hell we're going to do tomorrow because we came to California with a fucking plan.
Well,
but
multiple plans.
Multiple plans, but
So,
at the same time,
every plan changes.
It's been
because-
teeter-tottering.
I mean, we were supposed to see my cousin today.
Yeah.
And because of the fires, they are rescuing a bunch of dogs that they are service dogs, basically.
Yeah.
That they are a part of for, and now they're gonna have, I think, 5 or 6 different dogs at their house.
They're going to, yeah. That's pretty.
I was like, I guess we're not having a drink with them.
Yeah.
I guess we go live tonight.
That just goes to show you if people are starting to get the rescue animals into their homes as well as their medical dogs, right?
Oh,
They're,
I believe
yeah.
they're service dogs.
Yeah, they're
yes.
complete service dogs. So
being trained.
that just goes
so-
to show you what they're preparing for in California right now because it doesn't look good. Magic Mountain is literally on the mountain that Magic Mountain is on is literally on fire.
Well, that was on fire. What, a couple days ago, right?
It was.
Weren't they using? They were a station for a bunch of
They
fire.
and they used Magic Mountain as a station to
all the
gather
firefighters-
water.
Yeah, for all the fire
Yeah.
not hydrants.
Yeah,
engines.
Magic Mountain was also
Yeah.
supposed to be open today, Friday, but they were not. So they changed the schedule really quick.
Yes.
So basically,
But it was Mark. Oh, if you saw the picture, honestly, getting him on a water ride, it's just as funny as getting him on a water ride.
we find. Yeah, actually, you know what? I was.
I mean, he's the one who brought it up.
No,
I
was
forgot
glad,
about it.
I was glad we actually did another Rapids ride because it was overdue. We didn't do the one in San Antonio, so water rides are definitely a must. So the fire. So I don't have to. We don't have to really be careful. We don't explain how the fire started. I don't want to know how the fire started.
Hey, you know
to
what?
be
The
honest
song
with you.
starts. We didn't start the
Yeah.
fire.
And not for nothing too. Like a fire, the more you talk about the fire, the more people are going to start to
And it's
speculate.
gonna spread.
But at the same time, I don't care. As long as everything gets better, that's all I'm
Then
concerned
again,
about.
we did talk to a person that came from that area. He said the fire wasn't really around, but
Also,
then
yeah, and also, why aren't people talking about it? Because the people in LA
mean,
seem to not see anything. But then again, that's
and sadly, we're here. I'm surprised we didn't smell it or anything else. We're downwind.
so we're not a political party whatsoever.
But then again, I did see it coming in from our flight on Thursday night.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
are the fires sketchy in this time in period? Yeah, of course. But I can't divulge into that because I have no idea what's going on.
No,
I don't
yeah.
want to. I don't want to know what shit is going on anyway because this country is a mess anyway. So not for nothing.
I mean, it can go political. I mean, are we political people? Fuck no.
No, fuck that, dude. Fuck that. If you want to know my political opinion, we're fucked either way, no matter which country this goes. No matter which way this
I
country
just want
goes.
him in the head with a beer bottle because he didn't finish the other beer.
Ah, shit. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I was just looking at that before.
Yeah.
I'll
Go finish your other beer.
It's a long
That's
night.
a crime.
It's a long
That's
night.
a crime.
I'm sorry. Not a political team whatsoever. I just know the fires are fucked and they need to be fucking stopped. Whoever's actually putting a start to them. Seriously.
For sure.
It's got to be addressed. So, the thing about theme parks for 2025 is we're going to have a very off year for Great Adventure. Great Adventure is not going to be... Let's talk about pulling up to Great Adventure right now, what you're going to see in a month. King Ka is scheduled to be...
I'm going to be crying. I don't want to talk about it.
Listen. King Ka is scheduled to...
No, let's...
That's twice.
No. Six Flags in general, Great Adventure... What?
Oh, are you reading? I thought you were reading.
No.
Oh. No. Just here. Great Adventure. I'm getting on his topic. Great Adventure is not going to be what it's going to be, okay?
You need 2 years for recovery.
Yeah. When you pull into Great Adventure, Green Lantern's going to be gone. The parachute tower is going to be gone. The cable cars are going to be gone. King Ka is scheduled to be demolished within 2 weeks on top of the parking lot. Toppled over. I'm not talking about a controlled demolition. That shit's going down vertically.
They're blowing it up.
Yeah, they're blowing it up.
Like everyone's saying, it's implosion, just like the parachute ride.
Yeah. It's getting to be a little much with that park, and they're not addressing anything that's going on.
Sometimes you don't want people to know because they want a surprise.
Okay, but a surprise? That's not a fucking surprise.
Guess what? You're not supposed to know. People have drones now that can spy on them.
On what are you talking? No, we're talking about King Ka's delivery.
The delivery.
We're talking about King Ka, how it's going to go down.
I mean, they should have told us before that.
Correct.
They could have made so much more money off that.
Yeah, I know. I just
the marketing was off.
The marketing would be very,
off.
very, very serious. Yeah. For those of you who know, I think enough time has gone by where we can tell you Great Adventure had nothing to do with King Ka's closure. It was the merger with Cedar Fair. Cedar Fair reached out to Great Adventure and told them they were closing all headaches in all parks. And you're going to see, that's why you're seeing a lot of rides get closed.
Why didn't close him? My headache. Joking. Come on.
I asked one of your stream when you were in the King Ka park. I wonder if your opinion is still the same. Diamondback or Orion? Diamondback, definitely.
Diamondback.
You know what though? Diamondback, they're both classified as hypercoasters. I think Diamondback and Kings Island is better.
Well, they classify Orion as a freaking
Orion,
giga, though.
Yeah, but
as a drop, not the lift.
Oh, so you're one of those. You don't think a 300-foot drop is a giga?
No, they're saying that's why it's a giga. It's a drop.
No, this is a whole different thing. What they're asking here.
Oh, they're wondering which is better.
Yeah.
It's a fighting.
There is no top ride at Kings Island for me. I think they're all identical until they really get that standout ride. That's the problem.
A lot of supporting coasters that are amazing.
Yeah.
I'm like, they are one of the top tier theme parks, don't you think?
Kings Island.
They just need a true one.
Operational, it's one of the top, but not for nothing. After we've seen a lot of parks in America. I think the top theme parks would be Hershey Park,
Yes.
Cedar Point, Busch Gardens Williamsburg, Busch Gardens Tampa.
I agree, but right now,
Silver Dollar City.
for me, right now, Cedar Point needs to step up the game.
Cedar Point needs to step. Yeah, but at the same time, so enthusiasts and GP. Enthusiasts will argue that they have the best ride lineup. GP will argue that they don't have enough for the whole family.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? So we really have to dive down into that. This whole channel is based on 50-50. So we're trying to side with the enthusiasts. We're also trying to side with the GP.
So this is how I see Cedar Point. They need to be better with, and I say the same thing with Hershey. Their dispatch times on their rides, they need to get better.
Yeah. Hershey. The only thing Hershey's ever lacked at was dispatches. Cedar Point, the only thing they ever lacked at was theming or restaurants.
And their dispatch times isn't as good as Kings Island.
No, Kings Island will always be the top of dispatch times.
And it's just crazy because they're in the same state.
Yeah. First RMC was Storm Chaser. At least when I rode it, it was overrated, but then I rode Steve. So we can't really judge Storm Chaser. I can judge it by what I've seen, but Storm Chaser and Kentucky Kingdom ran a lot faster in different POVs because we rode it first thing in the day. That's the thing. And it was still an aggressive RMC. So
we liked it.
Yeah. What is your recommendation for new rides this year?
I'd say like new coasters being built or
coasters to go to. Let's go by coasters to go to.
Well, coasters to go to, you go to the ones that are still around and might be going bye-bye.
Let's also address the elephant in the room with the newest roller coasters to come out on theme for Six Flags Qiddiya. Those of you looking to visit Six Flags Qiddiya, if you want to document anything, just know that you need a journalist pass. You also need any woman's permission to get them on camera. Any voices on camera, you need their permission as well. Saudi Arabia is not a place just to free film, just to free roam. You really need the protection of the government on that.
Agreed. They have a lot of laws and everything, and they're just different because they're a religion.
Yeah, and then there's the SeaWorld in Abu Dhabi, completely different. They're a very lax environment. They're very, very. I hear it's a great park.
When we go see it, I'd love to see the difference, but right now, I can't.
Yeah.
When are we going to get there is the question.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So there's a lot of speculation because there's a couple of areas we want to go to.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm curious what you guys want us to
chat. This is where we're going to need your help because we're going to share our schedule right now on what we think we should go to this year. Yeah, the parks on the radar that we have permission with and everything like that.
We'll go with things we're already gonna do. That's actually a secret for now.
So there's the non-secrets we'll let out. Lost Island's
will be there.
Lost Island's new single rail will definitely be there for opening. That's where I want to be. Our next trip is actually in the Netherlands in April, and that's going to be Wallaby Holland, Wallaby Belgium.
There's 3. Isn't there one more?
So I think someone just tried to get in our door. Anyway.
I got a bottle in my hand. I'm ready to go.
What was it? Toverland. Toverland was the other one, yeah. So
and there might be
parks.
One we sneak in, depending on how much we can take off.
One of the Wallaby parks is actually opening up Yoi, which is a weird name, but that's a dueling RMC. One's a family side and one's a thrill side. We're going to be first to cover that ride as well.
I actually really want that.
I really want to see that and how it's done in other countries. I don't know why, but
single rail coasters are just so enjoyable to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Not for nothing. So San Diego has a lot of stuff to see. Sunset Cliffs, as you see on our Instagram posts and YouTube posts.
Beautiful.
My God, the hospitality it's a little bit more aggressive than Southern hospitality here because it's just so lax in California.
It's just different.
Yeah.
And then you see all the surfer people, and when we were at the cliffs, there was over 100 surfers out there. You can just see them.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Everyone's there just getting ready for the Nar.
Yeah.
And I say that Nar, I'm like, you can say that for surfing and you can say that for snowboarding, but
also true.
Almost like I'm only used to it for snowboarding.
Yeah.
I haven't surfed in a long time.
Lightning Run are good. Lightning Run or Storm Chaser in Kentucky Kingdom.
Ooh.
You know what though? I'll do
It's hard.
for what it is. I'll do lightning run because we're never gonna get that again.
Why?
Chance. Never
It's
mind.
Still there.
Never mind. They just did a new version. The one in Arizona, and that one is loops.
Oh
So,
shit.
Loops. That's so GP of me. That one is inversions.
Oh,
So-
he had loops.
That
He
was
did
terrible.
the loop-de-loop.
Loop. Yeah, I don't want to be that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy?
That guy.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
What are we at? We're looking at 16 minutes right now. 15 minutes left, guys, and we'll just fire off any questions, whatever you guys want to see.
Give some questions.
We're definitely a bit bored until we have to go out.
We
A
got a
bit
little
chilly
bit,
in California,
but-
actually, right now.
Why do you think I'm wearing a sweatshirt? I'm still wearing shorts though.
All right, I tell you what. So, hold on. My home park is Kings Island. Oh, lucky motherfucker.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
I'm
definitely
a little
better
jealous.
than Six Flags right now.
I'm a
I'm
little
telling
jealous.
you. Oh. So I got a question for you. So tomorrow, what park do you think is more likely to be open? Magic Mountain or Knott's Berry Farm?
Disney.
Disney. Shit. Okay, he's not fucking wrong actually. Disney's open all the time, so that's fine.
You're like, which one? But then again, you have Ghost Rider at Knott's.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not for nothing. The only reason there's very few people in the chat right now, guys, is probably like 11:30 over there. That's why on our East Coast.
Typically, normally
yeah.
go live around 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Right now, it's 11, I think.
It is. Is it? No way. No way.
It's 11.
8 o'clock here, so it's 11:10 there.
Yep.
That's insane. Yeah, that's too late for them to be on.
I mean,
But we're just bullshitting for now, you know.
why not? We always do when we're at a new place. Hey,
So
we're not giving you crap. You're here. We're appreciative.
SeaWorld rides. #1 ride at SeaWorld.
I have to give it to Manta, I think.
Manta the Mock Rides launch coaster.
It's great in the back. Front is just different.
Yeah, it definitely is whip in the back. Front is definitely a weird positive feeling. I thought Emperor was going to be the #1 of the park
I think
when I first got there.
I mean, it still is a very good.
Emperor is the second best mini dive in the States, I think. Dr. Diabolical is #1.
Yes.
Emperor is #2.
I need
Iron Menace would go on
I
#3.
need another ride on that Iron Menace to really approve that.
It's the rattle for me. It's just the way it was made. For some reason, these new B&Ms have a lot of rattle to them.
I have a feeling that because it was all installed in the cold, there's
Over the winter. Yeah.
That just my theory
Yeah.
right now. I'm
Yeah.
like, and then it expands, and then it's not the same gapping.
You got a rollback on Maverick. Oh, nice. Nice. That's fucking awesome.
So that would be the second launch.
Was that on the second launch or the first launch? Yeah, it definitely
It
had to be the second launch. Yeah, if it was the first one, good for you.
But how do you have a rollback on a LSM launch?
All the time.
I-
All the time. The Premier Skyrockets do that all the time too.
No, but that's different.
That's
This is-
LSM.
I know that, but this is just zoom instead of going back and forth.
Well, what the fuck are we talking about here? It's still an LSM that can't produce a full launch.
curious. Oh,
Dylan, what's going on?
Dylan Cali is relaxing.
Yeah, Cali is a little bit too relaxing.
The lift till launch. Okay.
Yeah.
So they stopped themselves from going forward because something happened.
That's even
going
cooler.
forward.
That's pretty cool, actually. All right.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. These, so, not for nothing. I need to see in the chat, guys, do you want to see any aftermath or do you want to see any drone footage of the California wildfires? Or should Joe save his Honda Civic of a drone for another day? Because we don't really know the legality of what's going on. We don't want to interfere with helicopters or anything like that.
I mean,
that are carrying
people do
water.
that already. So.
Yeah. But if you guys want to see some, fire footage, we will be there tomorrow. And,
we'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get in the way of anybody. I have to do it as
yeah, we
the
have to do it
laws
righteously and religiously. Yeah.
So I'm like, I will try, but I also have to abide by FAA. So
yeah, and FAA standards are no joke. We have a commercial drone too, so that drone is very big, so it cannot be in places that it's instructed not to be.
I mean, you had a normal, what's it called, non-commercial drone go into a wing at one of the seaplanes.
Yeah, I've seen that. That was a little ridiculous, but
I think that was a DJI Mini 2 SE.
Dylan says, currently hoping we don't get that polar vortex this weekend so that the snow can finally melt. But I waited an hour and a half. Also waited that long. But I wrote it back. Polar vortex. Oh, yeah, that's true because we're supposedly having a really fucking late winter.
Correct.
So anything that's pretty much on the ground. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you're getting a nice permafrost.
How was Manta? Manta, I think we're still debating on Manta as if the #1 ride at SeaWorld San Diego.
Between one or the other. Emperor and that. And then Arctic was pretty good too. Arctic
Rescue for San Diego, their newest ride, is definitely better than Wavebreaker, the rescue coaster. Oh, I got it right that time.
That's the first time.
In San Antonio. There's just 3 launches versus 2. It's a longer layout and a whippier layout.
It's a tighter grouping basically. A lot more turns.
Yeah.
A lot more ejector.
Tighter layout, longer, more spacious trains too. So, which means to tell me Intamin is really perfecting their the speedboat or what is it, rider?
Family thrill, basically.
No, what do they call the straddle? The straddles.
I don't know why you like that name.
Did Manta have good airtime for a family coaster? Manta had great airtime for a family coaster, especially in the back. That shit really, it has really good forces. I had no idea. Especially in the front too, but the back predominantly, absolutely. Like I said, Emperor, their tallest and fastest roller coaster, I thought was going to be their best. But again, roller coasters is the same, is the only kind of genre where I will say size does not matter. Size matters in every other genre except roller coasters. So
I mean, I will agree with that because
Yeah.
a launch coaster can be as quick as you want, as low as you want.
that and pleasing your woman means you really need to,
Now
be
we're
packing.
going. We're talking about.
I'm just saying there was something there. I had to say it. I'm just saying. Okay.
Will you drink your
You
beer?
can't
You
can't-
have a bottle
you can't
open
dig-
that you didn't even take a
you
sip of.
can't dig a
Drink your
tunnel.
beer.
Can't dig
Drink
a
your
tunnel.
beer.
Can't dig a tunnel with a small shovel. I'm just saying.
Oh boy, guys! Someone save me.
Also, California you guys have unbelievable herb right here. This is a sativa dominant 70-30, but it's a mix of Blue Dream and I don't know what she told us. What did she tell us, Joe? It's a mix of something.
It makes the headaches for me. No, I'm kidding.
But it's the anti-headache. James, what's going on? What's going on? Onion. Yeah, I don't know, man. I still, the airtime on Manta was underrated. I will say.
It was different, but what's with the mid-course trim being on?
Yeah, so here's the thing. On Manta's, the Manta, it's a Mach Ride's launch coaster. You literally hit the brakes hard before you hit any launch.
The second one.
Hard too. So I don't know if that's a winter thing. I don't know if that's
it just was not
it's weird.
comfortable.
It's very weird. Also, I'm gonna take the time out now. There's very few people in the chat. I get it's very late for half of you here, but we wouldn't be on this vacation without your likes and your views. That's all we
Correct.
need. That's really all this channel needs, and that's all we want. We just want your support, like, comment, and subscribe. It's very simple on this algorithm. YouTube is very good to us. YouTube is very good to you for leading you guys to us.
And
these trips are literally sponsored by your likes and comments, like rentals, like theme parks, everything.
we really don't have too much help other than that.
No, and we're trying to make this a business. We're trying to make this a brand, and we will.
And we want to bring the best footage possible to every part.
Yeah, and I feel like we do, and I feel like you guys know we do as well. If you just keep that up, spread the word, please, because now we're live on every single social media platform.
I'm still
I hate to say
working on Facebook.
Yeah. I'm an old head, so it's very hard for me to work on TikTok, but we're on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
What did you say? Your old head?
Yeah, a little
really?
bit. Yeah, just a little bit, dude. Thoughts on Tollywood? So thank you, everybody, for the only reason we're here is because you guys. Thoughts on Dollywood teasing their new coaster for 2026 behind Big Bear Mountain?
I'm happy about it.
Oh yeah, goddamn right. It looks like a
new expansion.
That's going to be a big one.
Oh, I do have some video from last time we came. I can actually, we'll do a little snippet of that.
Yeah, Joe's got some footage on what was something was going on behind those scenes. That's what we figured out.
Well, because it looked like they were getting things ready, but it also had the train track behind it. They can expand all the way to where the trains are going.
Yeah.
Basically. So
they have a lot of room to work with.
There's a lot of land.
It might be that rumored Giga. Maybe not a Giga, but a good hyper.
I mean, they'll just pull the Orion. We'll use terrain and say it's a Giga.
You could pull the Orion, but if you put something like Shimbawa,
what I want them to do is use the actual mountains and do what they did with the arrow there and go underground.
Kings Island replace Vortex, goddammit. All right, so Kings Island will release, I'm telling you right now, they're going to have a brand new ground up hybrid in place of Vortex.
You're right, they're going to put a ground up. Wait, guess what? It's a moose.
Yeah, right. Imagine.
It's a moose.
Well, even they would, but even they would profit off of an RMC moose. I was
joking.
I think the thing for Kings Island is I really think Kings Island will get that ground up hybrid in front of Son of Beast, and they will replace that as their new standout ride. What's up, girl? How did they? Oh, they saw the camera. I was like, why are they waving?
Of course.
Favorite coaster so far?
In general or on the trip?
In general.
Yee boy.
So that's my favorite ride is
Hyperion.
It's Hyperion at Energylandia. Right now, that's a brutal monster of a ride. It's like a mix of I-305 and Velocicoaster. So, Eddie, what's up? What's up? Thanks for saying hi. Joe, what's your number one?
You know, I keep thinking about this. It's just the toughest thing in the world. Because then you have Batman Gotham Escape.
Gotham City Escape, but Batman Gotham City Escape, and then you have Hyperion and Zadra. Let's just say all those three, would they be better than Iron Gwazi?
I have Iron Gwazi over Zadra.
I have Iron Gwazi over Zadra, too. Okay, so
just because we got it at the best time possible.
Iron Gwazi definitely runs just a little bit better, but Zadra has a better layout. Iron Gwazi's more intense
and more pace.
Correct.
The pacing's
better.
Yeah.
Favorite flat type of ride. Joe, didn't you?
I do the flat.
Joe liked Krang at American Dream. I remember that. Was that a pendulum? The inverted pendulum?
Oh, inverted. It just keeps flipping. He's like, "How did you not get sick?" I'm like, because you got sick before.
Yeah. My favorite type of flat ride is either it's got either a drop tower. I mean, Cyborg Cyberspin was really cool.
Oh, guess what? That got removed.
I know it did. Everything I mentioned at Six Flags Great Adventure is probably going to get removed at this point. It's fucking ridiculous.
Wait. Can you do me a favor? There's one ride I want removed. Can you just think about that?
From Great Adventure?
Yeah.
Joker?
Yep.
Really? Oh, really? They didn't need Joker. They really did not need Joker. But it's a good centerpiece when you walk in outside the fountain.
My question is, why don't you have a Giga just going across the water area and then wrapping around Log Flume? That'd be awesome.
First of all, the Giga was supposed to go by the stadium by Medusa. That was the original plan that Great Adventure had. It's just they're really going down a path we can't follow according to Star Wars and Padme.
Medusa's going next.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh, I heard that too. I heard that too. I heard Medusa might be on the chopping block at Great Adventure for the next couple of years. That's ridiculous.
Won't, but Medusa might.
Nitro.
No one's in the back. That's why. Yeah. No one's in the back.
This merger sucks. Everyone can agree this merger sucks.
No, but the numbers don't lie. No one goes back there.
I can't stand 4D free spins, honestly. Yeah, well, Cyborg is not terrible. It's just a very unique experience. I'm not gonna say it's good or it's bad. It was enjoyable for me. It was very short.
And he normally gets nauseous from those. So.
Yeah, so I can't do repetitive spinning and repetitive flipping flat rides. To me, it makes me nauseous. So
I normally do them for him.
But I survived on Cyborg, no problem. That's why I liked it. But again, I just didn't see it as a fit for Great Adventure, and that's probably why they're removing it amongst the headaches that they're getting.
It had a lot of issues with it, too, so it's like, fuck.
It did. All right. Oh.
Well, we got 5 minutes, and then... So last
We
question.
do about 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to whoever's watching. Yeah, why not?
Last questions. What's going on? Anything funny? Any updates?
Definitely wish us luck in the chat for tomorrow because we don't know what the fuck is going to go on right now. Most overrated coaster.
Sam.
No, most overrated coaster, mother. Most overrated coaster.
Oh,
I had one in mind too that we went on, and I was like, why does everybody like that? Mako. I'll say Mako.
You know, people are gonna hate you for that.
That's fine. That's fine. If anything, Diamondback, Nitro. I could think of a couple other hypers that are better than that. Mako is very overrated to me. I don't get it. I don't get past the second half. It's just it's a lull of a ride. The first half is great, but the second half just fucking dies. And Nitro's got a way better second half.
You want my overrated?
Yeah.
Steve.
Oh, Steel Vengeance. That's another one, too. If you don't see that Iron Gwazi is better than Steel Vengeance, just for your... roller coaster should be mentioned.
And I hate to be that guy, but I said, somebody retracted their thing.
Yeah.
Overrated.
Mako is definitely, it's a great freaking ride. I love the ride to bits, but it's not the best hyper at all.
It is what it is. I'm like, I think Steve is a great ride. It can be repetitive, but if that mid-course hits at all, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You don't get their same ride.
And Onion said Candemonium is overrated too. It is overrated too because Candemonium has a shitty second half, but it's a better second half than Mako.
It's different.
The off axis into the helix and airtime is not
Mako is
bad.
longer.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
By a lot.
Mako's, yeah. I don't know, guys. To me, the best hyper coaster is Shambhala.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yes, it's my favorite.
If you were to come to the States,
my favorite B&M.
Yeah.
We're talking about B&M hypers, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
what's up, Rich? How we doing? So it's going to be Shambhala in Spain for me. And then when we come to the hyper coasters here, because there really aren't much.
Diamondback.
Yeah, Diamondback is number 2, and number 3 might be Nitro for me. I might have Nitro just for the size.
No, I'm wrong. Number 2 is Raging Bull.
Ah, shit! I forgot there was another one. I'm sorry, I forgot.
I love Raging Bull.
Existed. Yeah, that's. A
really I don't get why people hate it. The low to the ground.
Most underrated ride. Ooh, we can think of a couple good ones on that one. King to Ka was one, but that's not really.
Let's go to a family park.
Yeah.
It's a Woody.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
at
Dino's.
Knoebels.
Oh, Twister.
Yeah.
Twister is an underrated ride.
I
don't know why people give Phoenix so much crap. Twister is taller, it's faster, and it's got more airtime, and it's got way more laterals.
2 lift hills.
Yeah.
But it just gives so many different laterals.
Yeah. Unanimous answer right
everything.
there. It would be Twister at Knoebels. That's our unanimous answer. That is an underrated Woody. Definitely one of my favorites. A lot of power, and it's just so well maintained.
I hate to say it, but
good.
There's others too that I can think of.
Yeah.
But that was one of the underrated
That's
ones.
the one of the more memorable.
Knoebels shadows it nonstop.
Knoebels has their own lumber yard.
I know.
So
I
that's what helps. So
Flight of Fear is overrated. Agreed.
Flight of Fear is overrated. Yeah.
Actually, so we just did a clone of that in Texas.
Oh,
and that's
Poltergeist.
And that thing outside is actually a better ride.
Poltergeist re-theme is crazy.
It's better outside, seeing outside than it is in the dark.
But then again, the Flight of Fears, the ones with the space theme that were really the queue lines in the space theme one in Kings Island was amazing.
Well, Bud's from Kings Island.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Poltergeist was awesome. Just the re-theme, the repaint, everything like that. It still ran smooth as butter. Premier Rides really knows how to do longevity on rides.
Correct.
We got to get to a fucking bar, bro. At the same time, we're going to end this in about 45 seconds. So, hey, East Coasters, big fan. Love your... Oh, Loopity-Loop Adventures. That's a cool freaking name. Nice to see you. Thank you for
Wait, are you making
our shit.
Are you making fun of it before he said Loopity-Loop?
Yeah. That's just his name. Ugh. Fucking weird.
I hope he
All right,
didn't just
before
make
we
that.
get any more lit, all right, we're gonna go out. Okay, we got a rooftop bar to handle. Maybe Magic Mountain, maybe not. I don't know. We're going to LA tomorrow. Let's burn some shit. I'm
What?
kidding. I'm kidding. Let's put out the fucking fires of LA. Let's make sure everybody smiles. Everybody gets home safe. Everybody leaves their house. Okay. If you are a
He
victim
said,
of the
let's burn some shit.
yeah. If you're a victim of the California wildfires, you know, our hearts are with you. There's not much this country can do other than give you our support. Like I said, best of luck. We'll be with you spiritually, and welcome to California, guys. Welcome to the world, because this is a shit show that we're living in. So we'll see you at the next park, and God bless everyone. All right, take care, guys.